30 days alone in the wilderness. My grandfather's rules saved me. They say the wilderness doesn't forgive mistakes. My grandfather always told me survival isn't about being the strongest. It's about remembering the rules. So I decided to test them. I left everything behind and spent 30 days alone in the wilderness, armed with nothing but his wisdom. These are the rules that kept me alive. Part 1. The silence was overwhelming. No cars, no voices, just a creak of trees, the rustle of leaves, and the weight of being utterly alone. That's when rule number 1 echoed in my head. Respect the land, and it will respect you. So I didn't rush. I walked slowly, watching, listening. I studied where the animals moved, where water flowed, and where the sun touched the ground. Before I built anything, I had to understand the land. Without respect, the wilderness becomes your enemy. Part 2. The first struggles. The first night was brutal. Hunger gnawed at me. My body told me to rush into the woods, to grab whatever I could find. But Grandpa's rule number 2 stopped me. Hurry is death. Patience is survival. So instead of panicking, I worked carefully. I gathered firewood. I set simple traps. I boiled water. Every task felt endless, but slowly, fire came alive. And with fire came hope. For the first time, I felt that maybe, just maybe, I could last here. Part 3. The storm. By day 12, the wilderness decided to test me. A storm rolled in, dark clouds swallowing the sky. Thunder shook the ground, and my shelter bent under the rain. Fear gripped me. I wanted to run. That's when I remembered rule number 3. Fear is a compass. Follow it, don't fight it. Fear was telling me something. My shelter was weak. My fire was vulnerable. So I reinforced everything. I dug channels to guide the rain away. I rebuilt walls with stronger branches. And when lightning lit up the sky, I was ready. That night, I didn't conquer the storm. I endured it. Part 4. Lessons of solitude. Days blurred together. I stopped counting the hours. Hunger faded. Fear became familiar, and the forest started speaking. Not with words, but with rhythms. Birds warning of predators. The crack of branches when deer moved nearby. Even the silence had meaning. I began to understand what my grandfather always meant. Solitude isn't emptiness. It's a mirror. The wilderness shows you exactly who you are, stripped of noise and distraction. And it asks a question. Are you strong enough to face yourself? Part 5. The final days and reflection. On the 30th day, I realized something. My grandfather's rules weren't just about survival. They were about life. Respect, patience, courage. Respect the land, and it will respect you. Patience, even when you're starving. Courage, even when fear wants to break you. These rules kept me alive in the wilderness. But they also reminded me how to live outside it. In a world where everything moves fast, we've forgotten patience. Surrounded by noise, we've forgotten silence. Obsessed with strength, we've forgotten respect. The wilderness didn't just test me, it changed me. Thank you for walking this journey with me. If you believe in the wisdom of those who came before us and the power of nature to teach us who we are, subscribe to this channel. More stories of survival and legacy are coming. And remember, rule number 1, respect the land, and it will respect you.